Hello everyone. Razorblade Mango here. And now that the dust has settled on the recent Game Awards, I wanted to come here and talk about specifically what was my favorite thing that was shown off during the awards that showed actual gameplay, because boy, oh boy, were there some cool announcements that did not show any gameplay. But man, Japan delivered like the postman, my guy. You got Fumito Ueda coming out, showing off the shadow of the mech, basically. You have Capcom coming in and announcing Onimusha, which showed a little bit of gameplay, and Okami sequel, which I never thought I would see that ever, which is shocking. Plus Sega coming out and announcing another Sonic racing game, and a new Virtua Fighter is coming from RGG. But the game that I want to talk about specifically, that excited me the most, was the other game that was shown by the fine folks at RGG Studio, Project Century. And I love this trailer because this game is so confident. Right out of the gate, RGG was so confident that you would be into this that they did not even attach their studio logo to the trailer until the very end. And let me tell you, it worked, because when I saw that trailer, I was in. I saw 1915 Japan, which is a great setting. It got my attention right away, or as Jeff Keighley put it with the Fumito Ueda game, captured my imagination. And then you have really just vicious, bloody combat for that is really, I mean, the combat in stuff like a Dragon and the Judgment series is brutal, but RGG have always had an allergic reaction to showing their protagonists kill in cold blood. And I love that Project Century basically came out and did the exact opposite of that, because the violence and pain that this dude was inflicting on his enemies was vicious. I mean, there's one guy gets stabbed in the stomach and blood just sprays out. There's a guy that gets stabbed in the neck, and then blood just shoots out like a geyser. I mean, holy shit. This is not a situation where people from RGG can come out and go, well, Kiryu didn't actually kill that guy, even though he broke his back 6 ways till Sunday and probably gave him permanent brain damage. No. Yagami did not kill that guy, even though he grabbed a skateboard and smashed it into that guy's Adam's apple, probably crippling that man for life. No. But they didn't kill anyone. No. This guy went, fuck that. And RGG cannot make any defense that this guy is not murdering people. And just the animation in general for these fights look sick as hell. Because when I was watching this with the Game Awards, Clay made a comment that it looked very Yakuza-like. And I wasn't sure when I first saw it, simply because, oh, this looks very scripted and too violent for RGG Studio. I can't imagine Kiryu taking a smashed bottle and stabbing somebody in the gut with it while blood sprays out, as the guy obviously falls to the ground dead. But alas, it was at the very end, again, with total confidence, that RGG was like, no, we're not going to show our studio logo to paint your excitement for this game. We're going to let the game speak for itself. Then once you're into it, then we're going to show off that this is coming from us. And man, what confidence. I love the confidence on display from RGG. And God bless them, because they are workhorses. The mad lads over at Ryoga Gotoku. I mean, just keep this in mind, everyone. They haven't even released the latest Like a Dragon game, which is coming out in February, which is Pirate Yakuza, which looks amazing. Then they now have Virtua Fighter coming out. Plus, they already confirmed that the next game from Like a Dragon, the next mainline one, is already in development. And now they're coming out with Project Century? So that's 4 games in the chamber that they have right now? They are workhorses. They are the masters of efficiency. And I made a comment about this in my stream for the Game Awards, that they are the masters of the asset flip as well. They are the only developer I can think of in the world that uses asset flips so liberally throughout their games, and yet they find ways to make it work and not come across as lazy at all. And it makes the games come out quicker, it makes them bigger, and they're just so smart about how they make video games. They're so lean and efficient. And this is why it is so extra impressive to me to see something like Project Century that is a new setting, that might be a new IP, that has a new playable character, that has new combat animations, that has more gore effects, that is going to have a full new script and new characters, and probably this, when I look at Project Century, my brain just goes wild with the possibilities of what this could be. And I really hope it is. I know this is probably going to sound like heresy coming from me. I hope this is a completely different tone from something like a Dragon or Judgment. I want this game to be as violent and dark as possible. Yeah, Project Century, I can't wait to learn more. I don't think we're probably going to see this for another 3 to 4 years, I would imagine. I would imagine this is probably going to come out after Virtua Fighter. So depending on when Virtua Fighter comes out, it's probably going to be year or 2 years after it. But yeah, I'm really happy they're working on a new IP, and I'm glad that Sega is trusting them more with bringing back something like Virtua Fighter, and then allowing them to get away from Like a Dragon and working on something new and fresh. So anyway, can't wait for Project Century. I think it looks sick as hell.